I am dialing FSBOs in Michigan right now for my client Josh. He works with RE/MAX over there in Grand Rapids. I have set 4 appointments so far today. I'm just starting his session. I do have my Vulcan 7 dialer and everything already up. There are 8 people on this FSBO list to call because I've sorted his for sale by owners that are not under 500,000. So he has a couple of higher end buyers that he wants me to set preview appointments for. And instead of wasting my time calling through all of the for sale by owners that came on the market from the 24th until the 1st, I just went in and sorted them out, and there's 8 of them. So that's really going to help me get those 2 appointments, that I need to do to quit for the day. So, all right, I'm logged into the dialer. I have my script and everything in front of me. I do want to check his calendar really quickly. 1 second. Let me check his calendar. That way, when I pitch an appointment, I know exactly what he has open. All right, so I have his calendar up. I have my clients use Calendly calendars usually because they integrate right with their Gmail, and their assistant can usually manage it as well. But then when I set an appointment, it goes live right to their calendar. They get a notification. I also post it in Basecamp, but when it's on their calendar, when you're a real estate agent or a lender and the appointment's right on your calendar and you see it live and I'm dialing live, it's just like that, that high five, we're making money from afar, keeps everyone excited and happy. All right, so he's got quite a bit open tomorrow. All right, perfect. That makes my job easy. All right, got Vulcan 7 up. I got my script up. Let's get started. All right, this for sale by owner is $699.9. It was put on the market December 28th.
This is David, Michigan Choice Tree Service.
Oh, hi, David. I was hoping to speak with the Fosters in regards to the home they have listed for sale by owner off of River Edge Food Court.
Yep, I am the representative.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Are you a broker or licensed real estate agent?
I am not.
Okay, all right, great. Well,
for sale by owner.
For sale by owner. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, that's what the listing said. I just wanted to make sure. My name's Aleta. I'm actually calling on behalf of Josh May with RE/MAX of Grand Rapids. And the reason for my call, knowing that you're for sale by owner, is that we have a few higher end buyers that are wanting to make a purchase before spring. And I'd love to set up a preview appointment. I'm not sure what the flexibility is on that, but I'd love to at least get the phone call out there and see what we can arrange.
Yeah, absolutely. So what would work good for you? I can make something work potentially this week.
Okay.
Probably not tomorrow, but potentially Friday or this weekend.
Okay, great. Let me take a look at his calendar for Friday. I have some things mid-morning open. I don't know if that fits with your calendar. I might be able to move some stuff around.
Are you planning on bringing some potential buyers over for a showing or?
So this would first be a preview, and then if that's something that he thinks would work well and you guys were able to agree on terms for a commission agreement or something like that, then that's when he would arrange a time for his buyers to come to town to preview the property. So our 3 sets of buyers are actually moving in from out of state. So a lot of stuff that we do, yeah.
Yeah, come by Friday, 8 in the morning. We'll work. I'll be here.
Okay. Are you currently living at the property?
Yeah, we are living here full time.
Okay, great. Well, I just have a couple more questions if you have a moment. I don't want to take too much time away from your New Year's.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, great. Well, I'll go ahead and set the preview for 11 a.m. if that works well for you.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, great. And then what's the best email address for me to send a confirmation?
Let's go with quote, QUOTE, at 𝗏𝗏𝐶hoicetreeservice.com.
Choice3service.com. Okay, great. And when you had first answered the phone, you had said that you were the representative helping them with the property. Are you? Is this a probate or a trust or?
Yeah, so I'm the son of the 2 owners. Well, really the main owner is my mother, and she said, Dave, you're responsible for listing it, talking with everyone, and dealing with everything as far as like the contracts go she'll be around for that as well. But as far as showing the home, getting it ready for showing, photography, everything, that's kind of my responsibility.
That's great. Is that like your background or your main line of work?
No, no, not really.
Oh, okay. Just kind of helping out your mom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, no, that's fantastic. And, a lot of times in this price point, we find that. So, it's not that unusual. Are they in state or out of state? Would we be meeting with them as well on Friday?
Potentially.
Okay.
Potentially you would meet with maybe she would be here. I'm not sure.
Okay.
She's in and out of the house all the time. I don't think it would really make that big of a difference. I mean, you could if you really wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, just a few other just standard questions, and then I'll let you go and I'll schedule the appointment. Just curious about where you guys plan to go when this home sells. Is there any interest in buying another home when this one sells?
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, if you guys bring us a buyer, we would be more than happy to use you as a buyer's agent for our next property. Oh,
fantastic. Thank you so much. Well, I'd love to look into what you guys would like to purchase. What's kind of on the agenda to purchase once this sells and we bring you a buyer?
We're thinking potentially a condo downtown GR and then some vacant land somewhere within 20 minutes of downtown GR.
Okay.
And what we want to do is live out of the condo downtown GR and then work on building a dream home kind of on the property that we find.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
What are you looking for that kind of dream home property? I know it's a hit or miss with vacant land, but
at least probably 5 acres. It can't be an association because I plan on also building a tree shop.
Okay.
The tree service that I own. So we're going to have a shop there and be able to park big equipment as well as build.
Okay. Does it need to have a dual zone to like run a company out of, or is it just kind of going to be your home-based shop and whatnot?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, maybe I don't think we would run a full company out of it. I don't think it would need to be zoned commercial necessarily for the stuff that we do. I don't know. I could work with someone as far as getting some land done commercial also.
But really just have a shop for your equipment and whatnot. And, I mean, when you have an association and stuff, they kind of dictate how many vehicles and the size. And it sounds like you don't really want to deal with that, which I don't blame you.
Absolutely not. We can't have an association.
Okay. Perfect. What's your budget for the 5 acres, 20 minutes from GR?
About 125 to 150.
Okay.
It's kind of what we're thinking.
Okay.
Max.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then do you need to maybe talk with one of our preferred lenders as far as organizing finances, or would this be a cash purchase?
Cash purchase.
Okay.
Yeah, we assuming this house sells for a full price offer, then anything that we buy will be a cash offer.
Okay, great. That actually leads me to
everything's very contingent on getting this house sold.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, absolutely. And then this condo for you guys to kind of stay in while you build the dream home. Did you have a price point in mind for that, or a specific area that you've already really liked or looked into?
Yeah, pretty much in the heart of downtown, kind of Monroe Center. I don't know. There's one on Union that was pretty cool. I'd say anywhere from 330 to 500.
Okay.
It just depends. I'd like to stick around the 330 range, but we'll see what the amenities have. If there's something at 500 and it's like, well, this is a no-brainer.
Right.
Then, yeah.
Yeah.
No, probably 330-ish.
Okay. Absolutely. Yeah, Monroe's. And I'll actually have Josh look into that. I know a lot of the stuff that we get downtown is kind of like, if you know somebody, bring them by, but we really don't want the attention as far as having it on the open market. So, there's quite a bit of stuff that he has access to. And of course, being associated with RE/MAX, there's that network as well. So, I mean, a lot of the stuff that we're bringing for our buyers now isn't on the open market, very similar to what we're talking about with your guys' for sale by owner. And even just people that have a pocket listing, you know, where they're like, hey, if you know somebody that knows somebody, bring them by, but we don't want to sign, we don't want our information out there. So that's really common nowadays. With your guys' land, it'd be pretty easy for me to put together a search. And a lot of times what we do, you know, even if that's not something that you want to buy right away, but just while you're in your condo shopping around, we'll even send out, you know, personalized letters and stuff to people that own land, just seeing when they want to sell and negotiate price. And before it's even on the market, when there's a bidding war, you know, so there's lots of stuff that we can do. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Josh takes this stuff pretty seriously. You know, that's really, you know, my main job is to call, you know, people to pair them up with our buyers. But then when he has fun projects like that, you know, that's always really great to put together, especially when, you know, I've already talked to you. I'm like, okay, great. Oh, he'll be excited about this, you know? So that's fantastic. Okay, great. And then I heard you said that you wanted to get a full price offer. Did you guys have an appraisal done on this property, or how was the property priced?
Yeah, I guess if the appraisal came back to where we can, you know, and ultimately it depends on what the buyer's appraiser says.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you priced it by an appraisal,
you know,
or
700 is fair compared when we've been doing a lot of research. 700 seems pretty fair.
Yeah, just kind of based off the comps.
As well.
You guys just kind of pulled the comps and stuff in the area and looked at other properties.
Well,
and
I'm pretty sure we had an appraiser come through also, and
okay.
Yeah, actually, I'm 100% sure we did.
Okay, great.
I think he appraised it at around like 720 max.
Oh, okay. That's always really good for us.
Still.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, when you guys have an appraisal already done, it's great for us because then we can take it to our buyers and be like, hey, this property was already appraised. You know, it's just one more selling point that helps us out. So yeah, that's just one of the questions that, you know, a lot of times when you guys do a for sale by owner, you already have an appraisal, and that's fantastic if you guys already had that done.
But the issue is I think this is going to be a very hard price point to sell at. I think this home, it's got to be the right buyer that really is going to appreciate the lifestyle that this home is going to bring, because if, you know, the person that's not going to appreciate amenities as far as being right on the river and being, you know, less than 100 yards away from the Lake Pine Trail and having one of Grand Rapids' finest breweries, you know, about, let's say, 60 yards, 70 yards out your window.
This actually sounds like one of the things that one of our physician clients would like. I was actually looking at some of the pictures, and are these up-to-date pictures that you recently took?
Yeah, so these were taken in the summer. So
okay.
Of course, yeah, this last summer in July, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. But it's going to be a hard sell because, again, they have to really appreciate the lifestyle. If they don't appreciate the lifestyle, then I don't think they're going to see it's worth spending $700,000 for it. But,
oh yeah, absolutely, man. These pictures are beautiful. Did you hire somebody or did you do them yourself?
No, I hired this guy. Shit, I forgot his name.
Yeah, no, it's very well done.
Yeah, he did a fine job. He over-edited some of the photos, in my opinion.
Okay.
But they're good. I mean, it's an accurate representation. Now, the problem is showing right now in the winter is not going to be similar because it's literally wintertime. So when people walk through the yard and they're like, oh, you know, well, of course it's wintertime.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not the same feel as you're going to get in those pictures.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, but
yeah. But yeah, I mean, the good thing is that you took the pictures then, so we know the potential. And, you know, being on the market at this time of the year where there's not as much competition, you know, I mean, everybody's waiting for springtime and the beginning of summer to, you know, broom off the porches and get their home on the market. So, you know, this time of year is really great because there really isn't as much to choose from. And you guys got the pictures. So, you know, that would be, I think that was a great idea. What brought you guys to put it on the market now instead of waiting, just out of curiosity?
Well, it's been on the market we had a real estate agent that we were with for, you know, probably 6 months. And just nah, he couldn't drive traffic at all. We couldn't get anyone coming through. I think we had 2 showings in 6 months.
Oh my gosh.
But then again, I mean, he had no incentive. He listed it for free and said he was going to be our buyer's agent once it sold. But the issue is there was really not much of an incentive. A little bit, but not,
right.
Not as much as there should have been. So I just decided, we're going to just go for sale by owner. We don't need to sell it. There's no need. This is like, extraordinary property that we love that we don't really want to leave. But if someone wants to offer full price, we'll definitely make that decision to move on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So are you marketed or listed anywhere else, or is Zillow the only place right now?
Zillow and a bunch of other for sale by owner websites.
Okay, great. Have you had?
I could, if I really wanted to, I could figure out a way to get an MLS through the brokers, but it's like, I don't know.
You're still doing all the work, and I mean, homeowners are still going to go to Google and Zillow first. So, I mean, I would say that if you wanted to be on MLS, it would be better to, choose an agent that specialized in selling properties in your price point. A lot of properties were sitting in this price point and ours weren't. His average days on the market is 19 days, with a full price offer. So, it all has to do with the marketing and your connections. And when you're working with an agent that has connections at higher price point, and that's what you are, you just get a different result. So, I mean, if you were to put yourself on the MLS, you'd still be doing all the work, only you'd be able to be on the MLS, and the buyers that are shopping the MLS are also shopping Zillow. So I don't think that you did anything wrong by not going that route. And then you'd be being in a commission agreement with someone that's not doing something for you again, so.
Right. It's tough. It is what it is, just working with what we got, just taking life as it comes. So it's, there's no real motivation to sell. There's just, but we'd love to sell if someone wants to offer.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's say that, when Josh comes by, we said Friday at 11, right?
Right.
Let's say he comes by Friday at 11 and says, yes, this can be perfect for one of our clients. Client flies in, says, yes, it's perfect, and they want you to move in 30 days. Is that something that's practical for you guys, or would you need a longer closing date?
I'll make it happen. I'll make it happen in a week if we have. I can have everything out of you within 4 days. So
all right.
Yeah.
You're my kind of guy. I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds great. And then, I'm sorry, I missed your first name when you first introduced yourself. What was your first name again?
So I'm David Foster.
Okay, David.
Yep.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for taking all this time with me. I really appreciate it. I'll send an email confirming the appointment. And I know Josh is going to be really excited to meet with you. And, thanks for being so accommodating. I really appreciate it.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. And if you need anything, you can reply to the email and or text this phone number, and we can get to you right away.
Okay, excellent. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks, David. Bye.
Good way.
All right. So there we go. Appointment number 5. That was actually a really good one. For those of you that stuck with me through the entire call, we set the appointment in the very beginning, and then I took the rest of that remaining time. How long was that? Like 20 minutes, getting the full story of everything that they have going on. So they are a buy sell. They were listed with a real estate agent, which it sounds like they were doing it for free. They have an appraisal done, and he's kind of managing it for his mom, which is great. But yeah, this is a great buy sell. It's in the price point that he wants. The pictures and everything are done just beautifully. I mean, I'll show you this. They really did a nice job with it. So this must have been the pictures that they did when they were listed with that other real estate agent. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and schedule this appointment for him. And I think this is going to be a really good one. This is down by the river and everything, and it's a buy sell. But yeah, we've set so many appointments today. I've kind of lost track. We don't dial on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, or July 4th, or Thanksgiving Day, or Easter Day. But as far as like New Year's Day everyone's excited about the new year. I haven't had anybody that's been mad at us or anything. We're even doing recruit calls today and they're setting appointments. So I think as long as you're respectful of the time and you even say Happy New Year, and you come with a script with value, you're not going to really upset people. You know, they're all with their families. Everybody's kind of on this high of happiness, or at least most people are. That's what we're finding today. So anyway, I'm going to jump off live real quick, schedule this appointment, send Josh a text, let him know about the appointment directly. And then I'll jump back on. When I jump back on again, or if you want to in the comments, tell me some of your success stories. I love to hear how you guys are doing as well. All right, see you soon.
Once told me one of the greatest gifts you could ever receive is the opportunity to challenge yourself.